Hi everyone. Today I have come with a book which is non-fiction, and it is a book which I haven't completed reading. The book is called Chronicles of a Cairo Bookseller, written by Nadia Wassef. I had shared a picture of this book a couple of days back in my story, Instagram story, and a fellow book reader reached out to me and she said that she had grown up in Cairo and she was so delighted to know about a book which talked about her favorite bookstore there. That's when I thought that I should also be telling you about this book. This book, written by Nadia Wassef, talks about the challenges, the experience of being a bookseller in Cairo. In 2002, three women, Nadia Wassef, the author, her sister Hind, and their friend Nihal, decide to start a bookstore in Cairo. Everybody calls them crazy, but they just go ahead and do it because of their love for reading and their love for books. They have absolutely no experience in running a business, they have no formal degrees in it. Because of their sheer love for reading and books, they just go ahead and start a bookstore. And this is all about their journey and all about these three women who are very, very different characters who come together and face the challenges together. And the challenges are many. Bureaucracy, then there is the whole problem of managing people in a bookstore, then the difficulties which come because of their gender and how they have to manage that. Then they have families, so how do they carry their professional and their personal lives along? So all this is brought forth in this book. So I thought I'll just read out a section, a little forward in this to you, and so you'll have an idea of how the book is structured. I found that very interesting, how the chapters are named and how it is taken forward. Okay, so quote: Nadia says, "Divan. Divan is the bookstore. Divan was my love letter to Egypt. It was part of and fueled my search for myself, my Cairo, my country. And this book is my love letter to Divan. Each chapter maps a section of the bookstore, from the cafe to the self help section, and the people who frequented them, colleagues, the regulars, the floaters, the thieves, the friends, and the family who called Divan home. Those of us who write love letters know that their aims are impossible. We try and fail to make the ethereal material. We strive against the inevitable ending, knowing that everything is transient. We choose to be grateful for the time, however brief it may be." And then she starts the book. Uh, it's very interesting. I have only read about the challenges of booksellers and the experience of booksellers in European countries or in the US. I have never read about a bookseller's experiences in Cairo or the Middle East. And it was very interesting. Nadia faces challenges. Nadia and her co-founders face challenges all through the way, all through the setting up of the bookshop, and along with that they have their family also to take forward. Nadia finds the trajectory of the bookshop and that of her personal life is completely different. While her personal life crumbles, the bookshop just surges ahead and they're able to go from one strength to another. They start with one location and they start expanding. They go to 3, 4, up to 10 locations. And what happens after that, I haven't reached that part. So what I've heard is that Divan was cut down to one because of the very, very fast expansion that they did. I don't know. I'm just coming to that. It makes for a very interesting read. Like Nadia mentions in her foreword, the chapters are titled Cooking, Parenting, Self Help, Business. And through these titles, she shows us how the growth of the bookstore happens. And even the founders, they're very, very different individuals. And, how they come together and the challenges they face with each other and how they take it forward. This is a very interesting book, but maybe for a native of Egypt, a person who actually stays there, when the cultural context is very different, I don't know how palatable this might be. But as an outsider who's looking in, I found it very interesting. Nadia's personality is slightly abrasive, and there are moments when you feel like, no, maybe, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. But yeah, but that's how she is, and she has put herself out there exactly as she is. And that is something I find very commendable. So, Chronicles of a Cairo bookseller. I just wanted to tell you about this book and to ask you to go and get it if you're interested in something like this. So, this is a very short video, but I just wanted to come and tell you about this book. I hope all of you are reading. I don't want to sound like one teacher who comes and tells you better read. No, but reading definitely will enrich your life. And there's a certain sadness in me when I see people around me who were excellent readers. By excellent, I mean they used to love reading. But with the advent of the mobile phone, I find that their focus is going more towards watching series and serials and everything like that. And books are not catching their attention. So please, please, please come back into the world of books, and it is really enriching. And it is so delightful. Till we meet again for the next video, you guys stay safe, take care, keep reading. Bye bye.